Thank you, Mr. Wage and the band. I ask that you please stand for our national anthem. Good evening and welcome to the class of 2012 graduation. Mechanics Hall. Such a beauty and such an inspiring place. Tonight we are standing on the shoulders of giants, the exact same spot where some of the greatest minds in Western civilization stood. Presidents Theodore Roosevelt and Woodrow Wilson, humorists Mark Twain and Bill Cosby, social justice activists Elizabeth Cady Stanton, Susan B. Anthony, some of the world's greatest musicians Enrico Caruso and Yo-Yo Ma. And that's only a very small sampling. Next to me sit 101 members of the class of 2012 who I am 100% certain will not only equal that impressive company, but will surpass them. This is an amazing class, and they will do great things. I'm extremely fortunate to greet you tonight. And I think today a lot of you parents thought about the first day of school when your son or daughter met that school bus coming down the road. For the very first time, sending off your child in our trust. And as we go through those memories, I would like to pause and thank all of the staff members, faculty, custodian, lunch ladies, school bus drivers, every person that made a difference in the lives working for the Spencer East Brookfield Regional School District that helped shape these young men and women from PK to here tonight. You have done a tremendous job. You parents, grandparents, you've done a tremendous job. This stage is flanked by two of our nation's greatest leaders, George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. I think that they'll be very happy with what they see here tonight. Again, welcome to Mechanics Hall and tonight's graduation. We are extremely proud to be here, yet we are even prouder of those 101 graduating members of the class of 2012. Thank you. I'd like to call up the president of the class of 2012, Christine Mullen. Christine.
Thank you for the warm welcome. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the David Prouty High School Class of 2012 graduation ceremony. Today marks the end of the Class of 2012's high school journey, but more importantly, it marks the beginning of a new part of our lives. Class of 2012, it is time for us to leave. But before you go, pack up everything that you have learned and all of your memories. And remember that you can use these when life gets rough. The past is gone and the future is uncertain. But now, well, this is ours. Henry David Thoreau once said, "What lies behind us and what lies ahead of us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." This makes me smile because I know that within the class of 2012 lies great strength, curiosity, compassion, and determination. Class of 2012, you have made it this far, and you are prepared for the journey ahead of you. On behalf of the class of 2012, I would like to thank all the people that have transformed today from a dream into a reality. The school committee. You are a group of excellent citizens, and your deep concern for the school and its students is greatly appreciated. I would like to thank the school administration, Superintendent Dr. Reza Naiman, Principal Mr. Robert O'Brien, and Assistant Principal Mr. David Bayshant for leading the school to success and making this new and improved ceremony possible. A big thank you goes out to all the faculty and staff that have taught us, supported us, yelled at us, and made us better people. I would also like to thank the elected officials who have taken the time out of their busy schedules to celebrate with us today. We cannot forget to remember our rocks, our foundations, our guiding lights. Parents, family, and friends, your love, support, and concern have fostered our growth, strength, and wisdom. To all the people in the audience, thank you, for you have all made your mark and improved the life of someone else. As the class of 2012 moves on, we would like to leave a piece of us behind, something to show that we will always be a part of David Prouty. With expectant extreme renovations, we knew that a donation to the school may soon be lost, destroyed, or forgotten. Although the fate of the building is uncertain, we knew that tradition would be kept alive. As many of you may know, the David Prouty senior class runs a booth at the annual Spencer Fair. I am proud to announce that the senior booth will be receiving some renovations, including a new sign and picnic tables. It is our hope that the senior booth will continue to be a part of David Prouty tradition and that our contribution will assist future senior classes in their fundraising. I would like to welcome Superintendent Dr. Naiman up to the podium to receive the gift.
Thank you, Christine. We will now hear a musical selection from our high school band under the direction of Mr. John Wage.
I want to thank the class of 2012 for the gift. I also want to welcome everyone to this beautiful historical place. This is a historical day to not only to the school district, but also to me personally, because it wasn't not too far a year ago that I stood in the same place swearing in as a new proud United States citizen. And I wanted to thank and express my appreciation to all the veterans and members of United States Armed Services for that honor. The class of 2012, we're very proud of you. I get an opportunity to know you. I know that we kept seeing each other outside my office, and as you all kept saying to me that my office was like a heaven. It was between Dairy Queen, Dipping Donut, and a Wire Village pizza. Class of 2012, you're trendsetters. Trendsetters are people who take risks and are innovators. You have a seat and voice in policy making and school. You took part in virtual high school and outperformed 20 different states, 5 different countries, and many school districts and state. You are a national champion and accepted in Harvard, Brown, 4- and 2-year colleges and universities, Army, and workforce. I want to thank you for taking time to getting to know me personally. I want to thank Ms. Gingras and Mr. James for bringing me to their AP English class and having Farsi Fridays. Those are the days that it really meant a lot to me to just come to get to know who you are, and as well being excited the fact that you wanted to know who I was as a person. I wanted to leave you with what I call, as you know, my first name is Reza, a resolution. The difference between a champion and a runner-up we see often in sports could be less than a second, a shot and a goal, or a run. However, the difference between a success and failure in life takes a lifetime of hard work and sacrifice and making good choices. I'm very proud to say that you represent a success, and I and we are very proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Naiman. Next up is Jake Grenier to read his essay. Jake.
My experiences at David Prouty High School can only relate to one thing in my mind: the sport of golf. Golf is a game of effort, focus, and determination. High school is no different. I have had some great rounds of golf in my life and some that I would rather forget about. I have also had days of school when I ace every test given to me and days when I struggle over every question that I see. Whether you have a good day, a bad day, a good round, or a bad round, you always have to stay focused on the task at hand and not let your mind wander to the next shot or the next class. Coming into Prouty as a freshman, the first thing I did was not step foot into a classroom, but onto a golf course for the David Prouty golf team. I was nervous to start a new year at a new school, but being a member of a team settled my nerves and introduced me to a small part of Prouty. Immediately, I fell in love with the game and the school that I played for. In a golf tournament, everybody is nervous on the first hole, but once you play a hole or two, you settle into a rhythm and become more comfortable as you play. As school and the golf season progressed, I got used to the schedule and the way things happened at David Prouty. Golf is as much mental as it is physical. If you lose your focus for even one shot, it can change your entire round. The same goes for high school. If you don't focus on what you are studying or what a question is saying, you could end up getting that question wrong or failing that test. In order to reach your potential in golf or high school, a great deal of focus and determination is required. We can take these lessons into our future beyond high school and into our next rounds of golf. We would have never made it to this day in our lives without an incredible amount of effort and dedication. We have written pages and pages of notes and logged countless hours of studying, all to reach a common goal. In golf, there is often more time spent practicing than playing. You can take as many practice swings and putting strokes as you want before a shot, but you eventually have to hit the ball. The same works for school, as you can study as much as you want before a test, but you eventually have to take it. The more effort you put into studying, the smarter you get. The more effort you put into practicing golf, the better you get at the game. You only get out of practice what you put into it. And whether it's golf or life, the reward definitely outweighs the struggle. All of us are now ready to graduate from high school, and tonight we stand at the 18th hole. We have spent our entire lives working up to this one goal, which we have finally achieved. All that's left to do now is to receive our diplomas and tap in the putt to finish this round. However, this is not the end, as we all have another part of our lives to live and another round of golf to play. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jake. Right now, I'd like to invite Mr. Stephen Gatto up to the podium. Stephen.
Good evening, class of 2012. It's an honor to be able to speak to all of you tonight, to my friends, my family, and my classmates. First, I'd like to thank all of the teachers from David Prouty. Without them, we probably wouldn't all be here today. Also, I'd like to thank our administration, who for the most part have made these 4 years low stress and just all around great. Finally, the lunch ladies, custodians, and all other staff. The school just wouldn't have been the same without them. Now we can get started. 4 years ago, we had absolutely no idea what we were getting ourselves into. We were fresh out of junior high, and we thought we were going to take over Prouty our freshman year. That didn't end up working out too well. We had a pretty pathetic attempt at our first pep rally, and we were put in our place pretty quickly. I'm not going to give you another timeline of our years at high school, though. The class officers covered that yesterday. I think that the little things are more important. Like, who would have known that Mr. Grady wasn't only a history teacher, but he was a hall monitor for the 3rd floor? Or that Whittemore gave out free water and popcorn to all the kids at 10-minute break. Even Mr. Servant, he had a never-ending pile of scrap paper for some reason. And Mr. Bassett, he hides in the same spot every day and tries to give us all heart attacks when we get to the parking lot. The list just goes on and on. These are the little things that we will never forget. These are the memories that should keep us smiling as we finish this part of our journey. Like Dr. Seuss once said, "Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened." That's exactly what we're going to do on this day, class of 2012. What we've started as a class is not yet finished. Take a look around. Although nearly every one of us claims we can't wait to get out of this town, almost all of us will be back. Who knows? Maybe Taylor will be everyone's doctor. Casey will be cleaning everybody's teeth. And Seth will be our kids' teacher someday. Sandman could even arrest some of us. Haley could find the evidence to put us in jail. And Christine could make millions trying to keep us out of jail. We are the future of this community. God, that's a scary thought. We really don't know just how close we will all be 10 years from now. The bond we all have together cannot be defined. The only way to truly understand the class of 2012 is to be a member. For example, say it's a Friday night and somebody's having a party. A birthday party, that is. There isn't one person in this class that wouldn't feel comfortable there. That's who we are. We have become not just a class, but a family. This is a family I can be proud of because I know we are going to accomplish greatness. All we can do for now, though, is look back on these past 4 years and smile. We must all go our separate ways soon, and we could not have had a better year to leave off on, for now. Soon we will all see each other again, and we'll find out how many people changed their career that they would not stop talking about. Maybe even someone who barely made it through high school will end up being the most successful. We just don't know what's going to happen. All we do know is that 10 or 20 years from now, we will still have the same bond that we have on this day. That will never change. And remember, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. See you all at the reunion class of 2012. Thank you.
I got a feeling that we'll be buying tickets to see Mr. Gatto perform up here on stage pretty soon. Great job. After 34 years, Mr. Conkle is retiring this year, and he's honoring us with a brilliant vocal performance this evening, along with 6 members of the senior staff. Mr. Conkle and company. They will be performing a medley of I Believe and Ave Maria. We could have charged admission. Amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Conkle and company. Joe, thank you very much for 34 years worth of service. We're about halfway through our program, and I thought it'd be appropriate to pause for a second and recognize two women who worked tirelessly this past 2 weeks getting graduation in order, helping out the seniors line up, helping me learn the alphabet over and over again, in doing so with a smile and always very cooperative and friendly and with a lot of constructive criticism on how to get the job done. But Miss Patricia Murray and Miss Carol Cresco, just stand up please and be recognized. They worked tirelessly putting this all together, and it just looks beautiful, and they just did a tremendous job. At this time, I would like to introduce Salutatorian Christine Marie Mullen to the podium for her essay. Christine.
Life is much like a train. You are on a route with a destination, and there are many stops along the way. Up until now, we have all been on the same track. We have had the same conductors, our parents, family, and teachers. They have been leading the way. We have been told what stops to get off and when to get on. However, our train has stopped here today and brought us to this moment. Today is the day that we become the conductors of our own trains and our own futures. After we leave here tonight, we will pack our bags, say our goodbyes, and board our separate trains. No two trains will be headed in quite the same direction. Some tracks will lead to colleges. Others will be on their way to the military. Still yet, trains will be heading to new jobs. We have the power to control our journey. We say when the train will stop, where it will go, and who gets to ride along. With this transition, not only comes great freedom, but great responsibility. We are now the conductors of our futures. Your future is in your hands, so choose your track wisely. Most of all, class of 2012, enjoy your ride. I encourage you to remember that life is all about the journey. I ask you to remember to make as many stops as possible, and that you don't forget to appreciate the little things along the way. Keep your eyes out, because every one of your tracks will cross some amazing people and some unbelievable opportunities. Take a moment to look out the window, because there will be some marvelous sights. Don't be afraid to try new things, and get off at stops that may be unfamiliar or out of your comfort zone. Always keep in mind that you are not restricted by a track set down in front of you. In Ralph Waldo Emerson's words, "Do not follow where the path may lead. Go, instead, where there is no path and leave a trail." I urge all of you to lay down your own track and lead your train to a destination that has never been reached before. So make some bold moves, take some chances, and make some choices. Go out and start your own journey. Class of 2012, you are capable of more than you think. You are a little engine that can. Even if there seems to be an end to your track or something in your way, know that it is not truly the end. When times get rough, remember the lessons you have learned on your journey. Remember the people that you have met and the places you have been. Remember each other, the journey we have had together, and all the memories that we have brought into each other's lives. And when you see a familiar face, give your whistle a blow. Above all, please remember no matter how far you wander down the wrong path or how lost you may be, you can always turn around and come home. David Prouty, class of 2012. You are my home.
Thank you, Christine. I'd like to invite our valedictorian, Taylor Benninger, to the podium. Taylor.
An empty, white canvas. Some time ago, when the August of our freshman year was dawning, that is what we had. We had completed the junior high and all preceding years, and were ready to begin the next 4. With nothing but the potential of a blank, unused slate, we entered our new high school and began the next phase of our lives. As freshmen, we embarked on a novel journey into the big, wide world of high school. We explored the hallways of David Prouty, immersed ourselves into her lively culture, and we began to paint our canvases with her colors. We quickly learned what it meant to be a panther: boundless pride, indomitable spirit, limitless enthusiasm. Our days revolved around our activities there in that school building, and we started to experience all that David Prouty had to give to us. Gradually, these high school experiences began to color us as individuals. We experienced trials and tribulations, ups and downs as different and striking as orange and black. We faced challenges and survived times of despair and defeat. And we triumphed over our hardships as we moved forward through our high school years. Little by little, the oranges and blacks that we experienced molded and shaped all of our identities. They made us who we are. Tonight, this time in our lives is ending. No longer will high school's ups and downs affect our destinies and mold our lives. Gone are the days when the school's schedule ruled our existence and our experience there ruled our lives. Gone are the times when we defined ourselves as the black and the orange. Tonight, we trade in our familiar colors for the blankness of a future yet to be created. Just as when we were freshmen, we now receive a new chance, a blank canvas, the opportunity to create whatever it is we desire. Our future is upon us, and with the ending of the ceremony tonight, we will begin to paint the rest of our lives upon that new white canvas. But as we embark on this incredible journey into the future, as we enter the larger world and take our lives into our hands, we must remember that white, too, is one of Prouty's colors. Class of 2012, after tonight, we will no longer bear these solemn blacks and vibrant oranges of our high school. However, we will have something more. We will have these 4 years as a foundation on which to build, as a background upon which we'll paint. And while your future may lead you to create great things on your canvas, do not forget that ever-present background of white. It is Prouty's final gift to us, a background that will take us to great places and let us do great things and remain a part of us always.
Thank you, Taylor. I'd like to invite our seniors to sing the senior song. It is Bob Dylan's Forever Young.
Bless and keep you always.
Christine, that's power right there, right? I need one of those for my 3 kids at home. Jacqueline Saunders is going to approach the stage and discuss the most inspirational staff member that was voted on by the class of 2012. Jackie.
Welcome, family, friends, and faculty, and congratulations to the class of 2012. It is an honor to be a member of this class, but an even greater honor to have been able to learn from and work under the faculty here at David Prouty. It's hard to imagine the amount of skill, patience, and tolerance that is required to teach and discipline high school students. However, each morning the staff of David Prouty arrives bright and early, ready to receive us into our school. It is an admirable job working at our high school. And tonight, the class of 2012 would like to honor one specific faculty member that has gone above and beyond expectations in their time here with us. At first glance, there is no question about what position this staff member holds in our high school. With the stature of a former football player, there is no surprise that this man presides over punishment and discipline of all of the students. As intimidating as he may appear, looks are certainly deceiving. With this role the man plays in our high school, it is usually safe to assume that not many of the students would like him. However, this is not the case either. His charismatic personality, fantastic sense of humor, and ability to work with and truly care for us students has endeared him to the class of 2012 and all of the underclassmen. The students genuinely see that he is on our side and that our opinion and views always matter. Although he holds a close relationship with the students, he holds a stronger stance on all of the principles of the school, which has allowed him to gain a great respect from every member of our community. As a 12-year veteran at David Prouty, this man is definitely dialed in. During the first 8 years, he was the technology teacher. Beginning with our 4 years, not only did he stand as technology teacher, but he also became the assistant principal. Not only did he stand as technology teacher and assistant principal, but also as a loving husband, a father of 2 sons, a student himself having 2 master degrees, a mentor, a mediator, a fantastic joke teller, a 2012 Administrator of the Year award winner, and the Girls Powder Puff referee, which I personally find to be the most daring and challenging of all the above. It is safe to say that he has earned all of the honor we present to him tonight, and then some. This year's honored faculty member once shared with me a joke. The joke involved a farmer, a ventriloquist, and a very colorful group of talking farm animals. Although the ventriloquist and the farm animals are irrelevant to the speech, the character of the farmer is what had stuck in my mind while nearing graduation. The joke began with the line, "Did you know that a farmer is defined as a person that is outstanding in his field?" In my 4 years of high school, I have never met a better farmer than the man I am about to introduce. It is my great honor to stand up here and award a man that has made such a vast impact on all of the lives of the students sitting up here. If you could please all help me in congratulating the most outstanding assistant principal our class could have ever hoped for, Mr. Dave Béchant.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. Just kidding, just kidding. Wow. As I stand here, I'm humbled. This is a tremendous group of kids right here. This is my 4th year as the assistant principal at David Prouty, and it's their 4th year as students. And this is a huge honor. I have one rule at David Prouty, and it's just respect. Respect everybody. I mean, that covers everything. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Whew. We were just taught you don't stand at a podium like this. You talk with your hands like this or like this. But it's been almost 6 years ago I lost my dad. My father was outstanding assistant principal of New England and also the state of Massachusetts, and he was my rock. He is the man that I try to emulate every day. God, I wish he was here. Oh, give me a second. I love these kids like my own. I treat them like my own. There's nothing that I wouldn't do to them that I do to my own 2 sons. Other than smack them, of course. Although sometimes they should get it. I wish you guys nothing but the best. I love you all. I love the school, Mr. O'Brien, all the staff, superintendent, secretaries, lunch ladies. I love the community. I changed my career almost 13 years ago. I worked in industry, and look where I am now, and there isn't a day that goes by that I don't remember my father, and I remember, if there's an issue at school, I can shut my door, and I can stare out the window and kind of hear what he's saying, how he should handle this situation, because he had an answer for everything. Some of you know, some of you don't. I have an identical twin brother. He's my kid brother. He's 5 minutes younger than me. I have an older brother, and I got a younger sister. She's also administrator in Walpole, Mass. So it's kind of in the blood. Always treat people the way you want to be treated. That's the best advice I can give you. You don't have to scream. You don't have to yell to get your point across. The one thing that I always remember, if you're in a room with a crowd of people, he always said, keep your mouth shut. Nobody will ever know how smart or how dumb you are. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jackie. Nice job, Dave. I know your father, Leo, is looking down right now. I'm extremely proud of you. I am extremely fortunate to have such a tight relationship with the assistant principal, and not a day goes by that about 3:30 in the afternoon we close the door and have ourselves a good laugh no matter what happened that day. And it's hard to find, and I'm very appreciative. How about another round of applause for Mr. Béchamp? We're now entering the scholarship portion of the program, and we'll start with We have 4 scholarships, and then we'll move to the Permanent Scholarship Committee for David Prouty High School. The 2012 Country Bank Scholarship recipient, Taylor Benninger. We have 2 recipients for the Greater Worcester County Foundation Scholarship. They are Michaela Befford and Jacqueline Saunders. The North Brookfield Saving Bank Scholarship recipient is Christine Mullen. I would like to invite Mr. Tommy Lokes up to the microphone to help us with the Permanent Scholarship Committee. You might have seen the letters in the mail. We meet several times throughout the school year, and all the members on the committee do a tremendous job raising a substantial amount of funds to help the students of Spencer and East Brookfield. Mr. Lokes.
Good evening. On behalf of the David Prouty High School Permanent Scholarship Committee, I want to thank the class of 2012 and Principal Robert O'Brien for allowing us to participate in today's celebration. Established in 1974 by former administrators and citizens, the Permanent Scholarship Fund aims to award scholarships to students graduating from David Prouty High School who continue their education at schools of higher learning. The committee solicits funds from local businesses, from residents of Spencer and East Brookfield during the annual fund drive, and from alumni. Over time, memorial contributions have become a sizable segment of the fund. Today, the fund is managed by 12 trustees. In a testament to Prouty pride, 9 of the 12 trustees are graduates of David Prouty High School. These trustees manage and grow the fund, donating many hours throughout the year. We would like to thank the communities of Spencer and East Brookfield for their tremendous generosity and hope that with your support, it will continue to grow. Since its inception 38 years ago, the David Prouty Permanent Scholarship Committee has proudly awarded over $1,420,000 in scholarships. Tonight, it is my extreme pleasure to announce that the committee will be awarding 47 scholarships, totaling over $57,750 to members of the class of 2012. The David Prouty Permanent Scholarship Committee wishes the entire class of 2012 much happiness, success, and well-being in all your future endeavors. Now, along with Principal O'Brien, we'll award the 2012 scholarships. The FlexCon Scholarship, Taylor Benninger. The Irene Petruzzi Memorial Scholarship, Christine Mullen. A David Prouty High School Permanent Scholarship honoring its founder, Alton B. Cole, Stephen Gatto. David Prouty High School Permanent Scholarship in memory of Alfred Morin Sr., Jake Grenier. Scholarship sponsored by Spencer Savings Bank, Michaela Befford. The Francis E. and Rachel E. McQuaid Memorial Scholarship, Haley Chesson. Scholarship in memory of Aurea E. Jackson, David LaCroix. Scholarship sponsored by the Spencer Exchange Club, Jacqueline Saunders. Scholarship sponsored by Lamro Ford, Emily Yong. The Derek Gaudette Memorial Scholarship, Jackson Davis. Scholarship in memory of Jason Miner, Connor Fahey. Scholarship sponsored by the David Prouty High School National Honor Society and the Spencer East Brookfield Teachers Association, Casey Grant. Scholarship sponsored by Burkhume Equipment, Osier Accounting, and Tin Cup Driving Range, Brittany Dupuis. The John A. Soboleski III Memorial Scholarship, Elizabeth Lammy. A scholarship in memory of Jack Begley, the former superintendent of the Spencer East Brookfield Regional School District, Jillian Boquist. A scholarship in memory of Edward R. Perrin, Alexander Noonan. We have a second scholarship in memory of Edward R. Perrin, Laura Gagnon. The Frank McNamara Memorial Scholarship, Daniel Livermore. The Mark S. Williamson United States Marine Corps Memorial Scholarship, Zachary Sandman. Scholarship sponsored by St. Joseph's Abbey, Matthew Pillsbury. The Betty Landine Memorial Scholarship, Lucas Karen. The Kelly Houston Memorial Scholarship, Patrick Ricard. Scholarship sponsored by Webster First Federal Credit Union, Aaron Rollins. The Patrick Newell Memorial Scholarship, Melissa Grosha. Scholarship sponsored by Dr. Kevin P. Grace, Tyler Heward. The Class of 1985 Memorial Scholarship and the Richard Kane Memorial Scholarship, Kelsey Mitchell. Scholarship sponsored by Monette Landscaping and Construction, the Dairy Queen, and Gregson Insurance, Samuel Lewison. Scholarship sponsored by Varney's Garage, Chef Sow Restaurant, LaMontagne Plumbing and Heating, Samantha Dacey. Scholarship sponsored by Lanigan Electric and Doctors Lisa Giarusso and Gregory Lavanos Orthodontics, Jesse Crockett Sears. Scholarship sponsored by Doctors Ricciardi and Thamel Family Eye Care, Heart to Heart, and Zukas Hilltop Barn, Felicia Foucault. Scholarship sponsored by Mercury Wire Products, Terry Morrison. Scholarship sponsored by Tebow Excavation, Ahern Equipment, and Spencer Furniture, Seth Barron. The Ray Kroc McDonald Scholarship, Kimberly Chapman. The Senator Philip Quinn Memorial Scholarship, Austin Bedard. The Morin Family Memorial Scholarship in memory of Alfred Morin Sr., Tyler Dolan. The Eleanor Small Downey Memorial Scholarship, Christina Gerard. The Hicks Family Scholarship in memory of Gerard Hicks, class of 1993, Nathan Hastings. Scholarship in memory of Gino Waugh, Frank DePadua. Scholarship sponsored by Paul Archambault, Matthew Matarosian. Zachary Matarosian, my apologies, it says Matthew on my sheet. The David Prouty High School Class of 1968 Memorial Scholarship, Kaylee McGurn. The Cloutier Family Scholarship in memory of Luis Pereira, Jacob Nadro. The Gary LeVay Memorial Scholarship and Community Fund, Scott Simons. Scholarship sponsored by the Spencer Country Inn in memory of Dave Eckelberry. Michaela Victor. Scholarship sponsored by an anonymous donor. Jennifer Parkin. A second scholarship donated by an anonymous donor, Alexis Jewell. Scholarship in memory of Jerry Musiak, Julie Brunette. And last but absolutely not least, scholarship donated by the Monette Family Scholarship for the Arts, Brandon Como. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lokes, and thank you to the Permanent Scholarship Committee. At this point, we will be doing the presentation of diplomas. We ask that you hold your applause to the end, and then we'll give them a huge round of applause when we finish with this. So I ask Mr. Bayshant up to the microphone to announce the names, along with the chairman of the school committee, Mary Gershman, and the superintendent, Dr. Reza Naiman.
All set? Christine Marie Mullen. Taylor Lynn Benninger. Hey, you know what? It's okay to clap. This sounds, it's so quiet in here. Stephen Richard Gatto. Jake Travis Grenier. Seth Michael Barron. Haley Jean Chesson. Jacqueline Rose Saunders. Michaela Ann Befford. Kelsey Nicole Mitchell. Michaela Ellen Victor. Stephanie Lynn Kilmer. Kira Nicole Mantha. Alexis Renee Jewell. David Francis LaCroix. Erica Noel Cummings. Laura Marie Gagnon. It's magic. Seamus Patrick King. Melissa Grace Grosha. Amber Kristen Doobie. Sheila Marie Orpilla. Christina Luann Gerard. Samantha Joan Dacey. Felicia Ann Foucault. Terry Ann Morrison. Brittany Ann Gerard. Emily Tai Young. Julie Ann Burnett. Corrine Erin Landry. Casey Lynn Wood. Jillian Marie Boquist. Jennifer Janet Lapointe. Jennifer Ann Parkin. Richard Xavier Novus. Kathleen Victoria Ricard. Amber Jewel McKinney. Emma Kate Durant. Mercedes Marie Thomas. Tyler Joseph Heward. Allison Jessica Stanhope. Kimberly Jean Chapman. Elizabeth Amelia Lammy. Heaven Lee Ramsey. Julia Mikola Rondo. Caitlin C. Parkin. Megan Danielle Cole. Samantha Rosa Jimenez. Brittany Michelle Dupuis. Sarah Ann Bolster. You got it for him? Yep. Courtney Marie Henderson. Stephanie Jean Cody. Savannah Lee Bennett. Casey Lee Grant. Philip K. Harris. Jacob Donald Roy. Nicholas Eugene Goddard. Seth Andrew Conoyer. Timothy Paul Savigny. Megan Lee Wadden. Kayla Dorothy Goslin. Rebecca Lee Gadbois. Christina Leah Penny. Cole William Victor. Daniel J. Livermore. Jason Harvey Johnson. Matthew Ryan Pillsbury. Jeremy Nicholas Baker. Nathan Mitchell Hastings. Jacob Lee Blondin. Edwin Fidel Gonzalez. Zachary Scott Matarosian. Aaron Michael Rollins. Vincent Salvatore Magnone. Brandon Joseph Desroches. Kaylee Ann McGurn. Alexandra Elizabeth Simonovich. Megan Kimberly Parker. Matthew Paul Magnuson Bernard. Brandon Joseph Como. Travis Dwight Karen. Jesse Parker Crockett Sears. Samuel Alexander Lewison. Jackson Allen Davis. Jacob Eli Victor. Brian Daniel Nussey. Cody Michael Opatka. Tyler Michael Dolan. Alec James Iott. Scott Andrew Simons Jr. Sean Donald Murray. Jared Tyler O'Connell. Patrick Paul Ricard. Derek Mitchell Glexner. Alexander Robert Noonan. Zachary Allen Sandman. Patrick Mark Dugay. Connor Thomas Fahey. Kyle Ryan Robbie. Austin David Bedard. Lucas Anthony Karen. Jacob Earl Nadro. And last but not least, Frank John DePadua.
Hold on one sec. You have to announce that after somebody. Back in 1920, David Prouty High School students by the name of Lawrence Sanborn wrote our school song, which we will perform for you now. It's also in your program if you'd like to sing along.
Class of 2012, please move your tassel. With the power and authority granted to me as a school superintendent, I now pronounce you as a class of 2012 graduate. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Wings, and congratulations to the class of 2012. Drive safely, have a wonderful night, and thank you for coming out.